Hello and welcome to IBTimes TV. I'm Leanna Brinder, Business Editor for the International Business Times. I'm at the Women in the City Awards event that promotes, recognises and rewards female talent. Earlier, I caught up with Maggie Buggie from Capgemini. So thank you very much for joining us today, Maggie.
Thank you.
Well, first and foremost, let's talk about you being an award winner. So how does it feel?
Oh, I'm absolutely delighted to have won the technology category. Number one, it's brilliant to have my contribution to the industry acknowledged, and also to have won against such sterling competition within the technology category. I'm delighted and also feeling quite humbled to have won.
Well, technology is really a male-dominated field still. So how have you seen the sea change in terms of a lot more women coming into the sector?
It's a really good point. Technology, I think, out of like a lot of the other categories, but our industry in particular has traditionally had challenges with both attracting and retaining women. But as an industry, I'm actually really proud of the efforts that our firm and our competition have put in place to really focus on increasing women in technology. There's a supply side point to that around working with schools and outreach programs to educate young girls, and particularly at school level, about what a career in technology could offer them. And certainly at Capgemini, we've got a lot of outreach programs and apprentice programs on that. But also, there is a growing and deeper understanding that diverse firms have better business performance. And secondly, there is something fundamentally wrong if there is not the same diversity that is in society and amongst consumers is not reflected in the boardrooms of our world's biggest corporations. It's just a no-brainer not to have that diversity reflected.
Could you explain a bit more about what kind of initiatives? You mentioned the school side, but in terms of internal initiatives, what are they?
Well, we've been running education programs, I guess be a good thing to call them. Recently we had a diversity week when something as simple as across our global workforce, and we're around 125,000 people around the world, we ran every day an open discussion, education, communications about diversity, like men, women. Also around gender diversity, LGBT, diversity of like backgrounds, of colour, etc. And every day to promote openness about discussion that diversity is first and foremost a business opportunity. And that simple initiative where we stimulated and encouraged debate, because a lot of the challenges around diversity is that a lot of people feel within corporations it's a bit of a no-go area. People don't want to mention diversity. So from my perspective and my colleagues' perspective, showcasing that we're a company that not only cares about diversity but works hard to stimulate debate internally about what do our employees want our firm to look like, to feel like, and what their experience of working in is like. Secondly, we also collaborate with government and a lot of our clients on technical type innovations. I mentioned our schools program. We also have quite a lot of education programs around apprentice schemes, and that's for men and women and people from young people from disadvantaged backgrounds. But our apprentice scheme has been hugely successful, and as often is the case with these things, we set out to do it to contribute to society. So at Capgemini, we really try and live our brand values about the collaborative business experience. What we found out happening is that we've ended up benefiting hugely from it, because we're bringing in that diversity of perspective and creating the environment where everybody can contribute, and also clients are demanding it from firms like ours, and the more that clients demand it, the more that change will come about.
Great. And I suppose one of the other, issues that needs to be tackled maybe is that once women are in the company, that they're able to ask for those promotions, put themselves forward, because there has been a lot of research that says that women may be a bit more quieter about, you know, they don't toot their own horns as much. Do you see that still happening at the moment
Yes, I have to say I do. And it's something that I, both in a personal and a professional capacity, care deeply about, because a lot of breaking that down is about having the right role models in place. So I've certainly actually taken feedback from some of my own junior female employees about their need for me to be a visible role model of, yes, women can reach forward, easily get promoted, can be quite assertive in terms of their aspirations and their expectations of work, both from the more mechanical sides around pay and like performance-related bonuses, but also around like the experience, like being assertive over the need and requirement for flexible working, about using technology to facilitate remote working and bring increased flexibility to their working lives. But it's something that I'm really focused on, and a big part of it for me is being the right type of role model, because I have to say, touch wood, I've been very lucky in my career. I have not felt that I have suffered from any lack of confidence or any expectation around my understanding and appreciation that, well, the firms I work with, of course I expect to be promoted in line with my performance and my contribution. So how do we stimulate debate about that, and how do we showcase women pushing boundaries, for want of a better term?
Well, that's fantastic, and thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Today.
Lovely to meet you.